Today, Vice President Kamala Harris hits the campaign trail for the first time as a 2024 presidential candidate.
And she will be visiting Wisconsin as support for her White House bid reaches new heights this morning. Here in Texas, in an unofficial vote, DNC delegates voted 266 to back her.
Meantime, Jared Hill reports the Trump-Vance campaign sharpening the attack on that new likely opponent.
This morning, a critical sign of support for Vice President Kamala Harris's presidential campaign. CBS News estimates a majority of Democratic delegates across more than half of U.S. states have endorsed her, enough to potentially win her party's virtual vote next month, ahead of the Democratic convention.
We have an election to win.
Monday, Harris stopped by campaign headquarters in Delaware, just a day after President Biden pulled out of the race. The president rallied the team over the phone.
The name has changed at the top of the ticket, but the mission hasn't changed at all.
That mission beat former President Donald Trump.
I was a courtroom prosecutor. In those roles, I took on perpetrators of all kinds. Fraudsters who ripped off consumers. Cheaters who broke the rules for their own gain. So hear me when I say, I know Donald Trump's type.
The Trump-Vance campaign has come out swinging, saying Harris is worse than Biden and slamming the Democrat selection process.
Democrats are the ones who want to throw out 14 million ballots and not elect Kamala Harris, but select Kamala Harris with a bunch of billionaires.
But a new CBS News poll shows most Democratic voters already want Harris as the nominee.
Under the circumstances, she would be my top pick.
I would love to see the first woman black president.
The Harris campaign says it's raised tens of millions of dollars since she announced her intention to win the nomination. Jared Hill, CBS News.
Now, President Biden is due back in Washington later today after recovering from COVID-19 at his Delaware home. Vice President Harris continues to pick up high-profile endorsements from fellow Democrats, with the latest from former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi.